Item number 1.
None appears to the petitioner. None appeared even in the previous date. Oh, I see. In the interest of justice, as a last opportunity, list on 14th February. All right. Thank you.
Pardon to mention, my lord. My lord, the connection got cut, so I couldn't mention. My lord, writ appeal number 81 of 2022. My lord, it is a matter of livelihood of 154 photographers who had applied under 2007 guideline for Konark ancient monuments of Konark photography. But
what's the urgency, sir? What is the urgency?
My lord, on 5th January, there was an order of Honorable Single Judge where Honorable Single Judge directed these photographers to apply for 2017 under the 17 guideline, and they will be prejudiced if they apply under 17 guideline, because under the 17 guideline, the
Sir, what is the urgency?
My lord, they are not allowed to take photographs inside the camp, inside the premises.
Anyway, now there is all restriction on Konark, visiting Konark and everything, I suppose.
But my lord, it is the only source of their livelihood.
That may be, sir. The urgency is what we are asking about. All right. Anyway, list on 3rd February.
Obliged, my lord.
On the list now. Cess admission item number 2.
My lord, item number 2, I am Jitendra Naik on behalf of Rasbihari Mahapatra.
Yes.
So he is seriously ill and bedridden, my lord.
All right. Counsel, the petitioner is stated to be unwell. List on 7th March. Right.
Item number 3.
Pass over.
Item number 4. May I please, your lordships?
Yes.
My lord, I am a guarantor and mortgaged a property, also settled property, securing the loan held by the opposite party, number 2, your lordship. It was declared NPS in March 2021. Ever since then, I have been running to the bank, either to close the account or deliver me the property by payment of overdues, because I am the guarantor cum mortgager. That was not considered. In the meantime, my lord, they have proceeded under further action under SURFACE Act, and they have taken permission and left the property abandoned, though they took symbolic possession of the same in August 2021. The property in question was subjected to theft and fire also.
So who is for the bank?
I filed an...
My lord, I am there. I am there, my lord. My lord, he had filed a miscase. Kindly see my reply to that miscase of January 2022. His plea in the miscase was there. As your lordship knows, he is a mortgager cum guarantor. And now the sale of the properties of the partnership firm and the person, the petitioner who is the guarantor, are put to sale tomorrow. The dues as on 19/12/21 were 5 crore 52 lakhs, my lord. So she filed a petition during the pendency of the writ petition that the bank had taken possession of the properties. There was a fire, so I am put to loss. To that, I have given my reply. Your lordship may kindly peruse my counter to that IAM miscase 12 of 2022. Your lordship may kindly peruse that for a moment. Kindly see page 14, my lord. Kindly see page 14.
May I
show your
submit, my
lordship
lord?
page 14.
May I submit, your lordship?
No, let
Mr. Sarangi, please let me
us just
finish.
get an idea of what the stand is. Yes.
Yes, my lord. My lord, may kindly see page 14. That is the order of taking physical possession under section 14. Yes. Thereafter, my lord, may kindly turn to the next page. After taking possession, the bank had written on 27/10/2021. You kindly hand over, deliver physical possession by giving us police help, the superintendent of police. That letter is there. Then your lordship may kindly turn to page 16. What is the actual date of possession?
Yes.
Yes, page 16, your lordship would see on 5/1/2022, pursuant to order of the district magistrate, we have taken possession.
Yes.
Yes, then your lordship may kindly see we have filed 3 FIRs. Before taking possession, page 17, that the loanee, the partnership, it is a partnership firm, my lord. There are two partners, husband and wife. That partnership deed I have annexed in the counter affidavit to the main writ petition. Your lordship will see we have filed 3 FIRs that this person, Mr. Pramod Gupta, who is the main partner, he is now taking away all the properties, and she had given a complaint to us pursuant to that. We had no knowledge because we had taken symbolic possession under section 13(4). Thereafter, my lord, what happened? There was a fire.
No, the present petitioner is
There
she,
was a fire in the.
1 minute. The present petitioner is not a partner, is she?
No, my lord. That is why I have annexed. Because your lordship for a moment would kindly see the prayers in the writ petition.
I am not
Then
a
your
partner. His lordship is asking whether I am a partner.
Let me, please, Mr. Sarangi, let me complete.
I am not a partner, my
Let
lord.
me see.
I am a guarantor. Nobody is running away.
My lord,
Please, court is asking a question. You must answer that.
let me complete it. I have not completed my submissions. You will get your chance. Kindly, my lord, see page 9 of the writ application. What are his prayers for a moment? Your lordship would see.
Yes.
Page 9, it is given in page 9 of the writ application. The petitioner therefore prays that your lordship should graciously be pleased to admit this writ petition, issue rule nicely, calling upon the opposite parties to show cause as to why the opposite party bank shall not be directed to transfer the loan account of opposite party number 2 along with its assets, including mortgage assets, in favor of the petitioner on payment of the overdue amount. B, as to why the bank shall not be directed to dispose of the properties of the firm first and thereafter recover from the petitioner if there is any shortfall. C, as to why the bank shall not be directed to act forthwith in order to avoid running of interest. So
what is the total amount? What is the total amount due? No, Mr. Mishra, what is the due amount?
My lord, the auction is posted to tomorrow of the properties.
Sir, my question to you is something else, Mr. Mishra.
5 crores 42 lakhs, your lordship, and in the meantime, my lord would see the entire plant.
What are you prepared to pay, Mr. Sarangi? What are you prepared to pay?
I am concerned about this property, scheduled property that I have given on mortgage, my lord.
Sir, please listen to the question carefully. If you don't want to answer it, then we will proceed with the passing whatever order we have.
What I am praying, your lordship, my application before my lords in IA is that my property that I have mortgaged is assessed by the bank at 97 lakhs. That is the value they have fixed up in
this. What are you prepared to pay, sir?
I have got a buyer. I will sell that property for 97,000.
This is the standard. This is a standard tactic, sir. This is of no use then. Then ask that buyer to bid in tomorrow's auction. Ask him to bid that for 5 crores or whatever you are saying the value is.
Yes.
What is the value according to you, Mr. Sarangi?
Entire property have been sold.
No, Mr. Sarangi, according to you, what is the value? According to you,
buyer, my lord. Buyer, that is revaluation has to be made. And there is no valuation from the plant and machinery, sir, because the bank had seen to it that those
Mr. Sarangi, we are going around in circles. What according to you is the value of the property?
No, I am not going around in circle, my lord. Your lordship may visualize. Bank allowed this plant and machinery.
You are not answering the question, sir. You are only reacting to something that I have said. Mr. Sarangi, are you able to hear me?
Yes, my lord.
Do you understand the question I have asked you?
Your lordship wants to know how much I am prepared to pay.
No, after that I asked you a question. What according to you is the value of the property?
Now, my lord, they had valued the plant and machinery at 3 crores. Your lordship may look at the counter every page 21. My lord, for a moment.
Ask this buyer that you know to participate in the auction and bid for 3 crores.
My lord, the last date of submission is tomorrow.
Right. So, Mr. Sarangi, ask your buyer to participate in that auction and bid 3 crores. All right.
The entire property, your lordship.
Whatever. You are valuing it at 3 crores. Let that buyer offer to pay 3 crores in tomorrow's auction.
Your lordship may look at a situation, my lord. Your lordship may kindly look at page 21. My lord is asking what is the valuation of the property.
No, you have answered that question. According to you, it's more than 3 crores.
No, it won't be now more than 3 crores because the
now
entire
it's coming
plant
down
and
to
machinery
reality.
is assessed at 354 crores has been subjected to theft. Now the building valuation is 1 crore 12 lakhs in one property, other property, my property is 97 lakhs. So at best it is 2 crores valuation my lord left with because plant and machinery is gone.
Sir, whatever.
There is nothing
So
there.
whatever. So let the so-called buyer that you have located, let him come tomorrow's auction and bid the highest possible.
And my lord, another thing also now this insurance claim is pending for 8 lakhs or something.
Yes.
The bank is saying because of the fire.
No, let us test your bona fides. If you really have a buyer who really thinks, 1 minute, if he really thinks these two properties are worth more than 2 crores, let him offer that bid.
May I submit your lordship? I am concerned with this scheduled property which is valued at 97 lakhs as per the auction notice. My buyer is prepared to pay 1 crore. Your lordship may direct that and it will be deposited in the bank within 4, 5 days, 7 days time, whatever time, or 3 days time. Your lordship
ask him first to participate and show us the color of the money. Let them participate in tomorrow's auction and let him make a bid.
My lord, the auction is day after tomorrow.
Whatever, whenever that is.
By tomorrow,
I will file a rejoinder to this affidavit, your lordship.
Ask your buyer to participate, demonstrate the bona fides first of all.
In the meantime,
then you can, your submissions will be heard.
My lord.
You say the Mr. Sarangi states that his client has a buyer who's prepared to pay much higher than the reserve price fixed for the property belonging to the petitioner at the auction to be scheduled to be held day after tomorrow. That is 29th January 2022. Paragraph. If in order to test the bona fides of the petitioner, it is directed that the party,
by tomorrow,
the party who is prepared to offer, make the above offer, should participate in the auction in accordance with the procedure set out.
In the auction notice.
Your lordship has indicated scheduled property.
Of the petitioner, there are 3 properties put to sale.
We have talked about your property.
Your lordship, yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
You say the list for further hearing on 31st, when the court will be informed of the proceedings in the auction. Right. Yes.
Item number 5.
Pass off.
Item 6. Both are same. Item number 7. Item 7.
Lordship, item 7, my lord. Am I audible, my lord?
Yes, please.
Oblige, my lord. In this case, my lord, the petitioner is challenging the order dated, my lord, the excise superintendent passed dated 18/9/2021, my lord. But the petitioner vehicle has been seized, my lord, by transporting of some excise items illegally. But
Is it an appealable order, sir?
This is applicable under section 71(6) of the Orissa Excise Act.
Correct.
Subclass 6.
So please withdraw and go in appeal, sir.
My lord, the delay may kindly be condoned in that light direction.
All that will be there. All right. Counsel, the petitioner seeks leave to withdraw this petition with liberty to approach the appellate authority in terms of section 71(6) of the Orissa Excise Act. 2017, no, sir?
My lord?
2017.
2008. Orissa Excise Act 2008.
My lord.
8. Oh, rules are 2017. All right. 2008.
Item
Such appeal is filed not later than 7th February 2022, accompanied by an application for condemnation of delay, explaining the delay on account of the pendency of the present petition. It will be considered in accordance with law by the appellate authority. The court clarifies it has not expressed any opinion. The writ petition is disposed of as withdrawn in the above terms, with liberty as paid for.
Oblige, my lord.
Item number 8.
The petitioner is the senior most junior clerk in the Daship of Put, my lord.
All right, just say notice, Mr. Modili. Mr. Modili,
I am appearing.
Mr. Khuntia's accepting notice for the respondents. Reply in 8 weeks, rejoinder for the next date.
Admittedly, department proceeding has been punished.
It's all right.
Thank you, over, my lord.
List on 19th April.
Item number 9.
May I please, Your Lordship, my lord?
Yes, please.
My lord, present petitioner is a license in respect of offshore. His shop just started functioning from 1st May 2021, my lord. Thereafter, by the Annex 6, my lord, another shop has started functioning, functioning, my lord. To that effect, I have lodged a complaint before the commissioner, which is pending, that is by the Annex 8.
Mr. Monty, are you there in this?
Yes, my lord.
So we'll ask this to be disposed of.
That Annex 8 is pending before the commissioner of excise.
All right. The representation dated 16 September 2021, bracket Annex A, be disposed of with excise commissioner, bracket opposite party number 2, after hearing the petitioner and opposite party number 5. And the reason order be passed thereon not later than 14 February, Mr. Monty, or later?
My lord, little more time.
7th March.
Yes,
7th March 2022, and the order be communicated to the petitioner parties by 14th March.
Obliged, much.
Court clarifies it is not expressed any.
Item number 10.
May I please, Your Lords?
Yes.
The impugned order is at annexed to running page 40. And on the first date of hearing, the land tribunal has disposed of, relying upon an order dated 18/5/2017 passed in OA number 1.
Sir, what is the date of the order?
2018 order. This original application was disposed of on the first date, relying upon the.
Whatever, sir. What was the state doing for 3 years?
That orders were under challenge before my lords in batch of writ petition that is pending. We have stated in paragraph 7.
No. This matter, why did you take 3 years? No explanation.
Paragraph 14 is our explanation.
What explanation? Read paragraph 14. No explanation. All discussing with AG's office, which is you. They were discussing it with you for 3 years. Not convincing, sir. It's all we are too casual. Too casual. You say there is absolutely no explanation for the over 3 years delay in approaching this court by the petitioner against the order dated 27 November 2018, passed by the Orissa Administrative Tribunal in OA number 2648 of 2018. The explanation offered in paragraph 14 is neither convincing nor reasonable. In view of the recent judgments of the Supreme Court on the issue, the court is not persuaded to entertain the present petition on account of delay in laches. Nevertheless, it is clarified that since the orders of the OAT, similar orders of the OAT are already pending challenge in other writ petitions in this court, the dismissal of the present writ petition on account of laches would not affect the outcome of those writ petitions. Right. The writ petition is dismissed on account of laches. Yes.
Item 11.
Sir, the license was granted on 1/4/20, having the following conditions. Kindly see page 3, paragraph 4.
Item 11, is it?
13A, that the license premises for retail sale of foreign liquor shall remain closed on 2nd day of October of every year on account of Mahatma Gandhi's.
Sir, this demand notice is also an appealable one, sir.
Yes, my lord.
So you withdraw and go and appeal, sir. You withdraw and go appeal.
Rule 250.
Yeah. So counsel, the petitioner seeks leave to withdraw this petition with liberty to challenge the impugned demand notice in terms of Rule 250 of the Orissa Excise Rule 2017. If such appeal is filed not later than 7th February. Can you file it by 7th February?
My lord, 7th February is too small.
Or 21st February. 21st February. 2022. No, 21st is enough, sir. 21st February 2022, accompanied by an application for condition of delay. Same thing, explaining the delay on account of pendency. Then you say the writ petition is disposed of, is withdrawn with liberty in the aforementioned terms. Right.
Item number 12.
May I please, your lords? My lord, here the petitioner's property has already been auctioned by the bank, my lords.
Yes.
Two applications the petitioner has given, my lords, which is now, my lords, I have annexed it by the annexure 6 and 7.
Yes.
The petitioner wants to, my lord, deposit the entire amount along with the my lord, interest on the amount.
Wants to is one thing, actually doing it is another. All right.
My lord,
Now that the auction has taken place,
auction has been taken place, my lords.
What is the total amount due?
Total amount due, my lords, 85 lakh 16,008 rupees, my lords.
No,
And
no,
out
this is
of that,
inclusive or including interest or excluding interest?
Excluding interest, my lords.
So with interest, it will be more than 2 crores.
My lord, in the meantime, my lords, as per your lordship's direction, my lords, I have deposited 16 lakhs, and my lords, as per the direction of the DRT, my lords, I have also deposited 20 lakhs, my lords.
No. When was all these deposits? When were these deposits made, sir?
Deposit,
Much earlier.
My lord,
Much earlier, sir. Much before the auction.
Yes, my lords, in the 2020, my lord.
Now you have to, if you have to knock out the successful bidder, you have to pay the entire amount, correct?
My lord, entire amount I am ready to pay, my lords.
Bring a banker's check or a demand draft for the entire amount, not just principal amount.
Yes, my lords. Let the bank take, my lords, calculate the amount, my lords. After calculation, my lords, I will give the entire amount.
No. You should by now know what is the calculation, what is the amount.
My
If you
lord,
do not know, we're not entertaining these petitions. Sir, your clients know how to calculate. You don't have to wait for the bank's calculation. Your clients very well know what is the amount due, what is the calculation. In rupee, naya, paisa, they know. Your clients know that.
Yes, my lord. That is
so then they should bring to the court a demand draft in favor of the bank or a banker's check in the favor of the bank for that amount. Then we will hear the first argument to this petition. You keep it in your hand. You can show it in before the webcam, that camera that you have.
Yes, my lord.
You show it to us in that web camera. Then we will ask the bank. When will you do that?
Your lords, you can take up this matter next week, my lords.
Counsel, the petitioner needs time for instructions. List on 9th February. I'm not putting down all that. I hope you will convey it to your client.
Yes, my lords, today.
I have instructions to appear in this matter, my lords. May I?
Sir, first, Mr. Niyamati, let them first demonstrate their seriousness. All right. Then we can take steps.
Item number 13.
May it please your lordship. May it please your lordship.
Yes, please.
My lords, the petitioner is a IMFL license holder since 16/4/2021, my lords. My lords, and the petitioner has been paying the license fees and other consideration, my lords. My lords, because of some local inhabitants, suddenly, initially they have never objected. Rather, the Sarpanch has supported the opening in a different place. And after opening, my lord, they have started objecting. I have filed my representation before the collector and superintendent of police.
No. Who's they who are giving representation? Have you made them parties?
No, my lord. Some new persons are appearing every day. They are coming and objecting.
No. They all have names or they don't have names?
My lord, they are unknown persons. My lord, I have mentioned some women. Sometimes the women organizations.
That is not correct at all. Of course, you know them.
My lord, actually, due to some law and order issue, he is unable to run the shop. That is why he has approached the SP, I think. So,
well, I'll approach
the direct the SP to take care of the situation, police authority. Because excise department cannot do anything so far as law and order issue is concerned.
No. He wants his representation to be considered.
By SP, then it should be by SP, not the collector, because SP is the law and order.
All right. Who's the standing counsel for the police then?
I'm for the police also.
All right. Okay. You say the limited prayer of the petitioner at this stage is that adequate police protection should be given to tackle the law and order situation arising after the operation of her IMFL off shop, particularly since the remaining license period is only till May 2022. Paragraph. Mr. D.K. Manthil, Learned AGA, states that if any direction in this regard is issued to the police, it will be complied with in letter and spirit. Paragraph. Accordingly, a direction is issued to the Superintendent of Police Kendrapada as well as the Inspector in charge Pattamunde Police Station to assess the security requirements to address the above issue and provide it to the petitioner's shop without unnecessary delay, and in any event on or before 1st February 2022. The petition is disposed of the above terms. Mr. Mohanty will communicate today's order to opposite parties 5 and 6 forthwith.
Yes, my lord.
All right.
Yes, I will come.
Item number 14.
May I please, your lordship? My lord, page 12 is the tender call notice that has been floated by the Assistant Director Sericulture Bhavani Patna.
Yes.
Your lordship will see Annexure 2 is the terms and condition of the tender.
Yes.
Annexure 5, your lordship will see that entire issue. That is how many participated in the tender and on what basis he has been selected. That is page 62. Your lordship, kindly see. Under the Right to Information Act, and I have given the also English translation.
Then we have made a representation, it will be considered, sir.
No, your lordship, but your lordship is to state the facts. Otherwise, your lordship, because what is the issue? Issue is non-responsive.
He has already made a representation under Annexure 6, my lord.
You are saying declare two other bidders to be non-responsive and declare me to be the successful bidder.
My lord,
So they will hear all of you and pass an order. All right.
My lord.
The petitioner's representation dated 3rd January 2022 shall be examined by the Assistant Director of Sericulture, Kalahandi Bhavani Patna. And after issuing notice, after hearing the petitioner as well as opposite parties, 5 and 6, or 4 is it?
4, my lord.
4, all right.
My lord.
A reasoned order will be passed thereon, not later than 28th February 2022, and be communicated to the petitioners, to the parties not later than 4th March 2022. The court clarifies it has not expressed any opinion in the matter. The petition is disposed of in the above.
Item number 15.
May I please, your lords?
Yes.
Let's turn to Annexure 1, page 8. Without notice, the matter has been disposed of directly for regularization. This is a case, my lord, on the basis of interim order filed in another case. That man is continuing in service, but terminated in 94. He approached the tribunal, and the land tribunal granted stay, and by virtue of that interim order, he is continuing. Suppressing all these facts, he has obtained this order and directed for regularization of his service.
What is happening now?
My lord?
No. Has he filed some contempt?
Yes, my lord, he has filed it because in the meantime, the Honorable Court.
No. Only status quo has been ordered. So
no, my lord. Your lordship, Annexure 1.
Yes.
Their direction has been given to regularize his service.
No, that's true. The last line in that
status quo, that because he's continuing by virtue of interim order in another original.
No. So you're not disturbing that status quo.
We are not disturbing, but we are not regularizing. We cannot regularize him.
All right. We say notice. The direction issued in the impugned order as regards regularization shall remain stayed till the next day.
Mal.
List on 4th April.
Mal.
Item number 16.
May I please, your lordship? In this writ appeal,
sir, so many defects, sir.
I'll remove your lordship.
All right. List after removal of defects. All right. List after removal.
Item number 17.
My lord, the matter relates to the after retirement only. My lord, the AG authority, they have deducted the amount. My lord.
Instead of A4 size.
And then 25.1 is 1, 25.2 is what?
Standing order is not complied.
Which is? What is the standing order? So whatever these defects.
Madam, my lord, so far the defects is only A4 size. Paper was not used.
Do that, correct it. Correct.
I will file it, my lord.
All right. List after removal of defects. All right.
My lord, might the case be taken up? I will, in the meantime, I will file it.
We'll do that, sir. The minute you cure the defects, we'll take it up. Yes.
Item 18. Item number 18.
Pass over.
18.
18, my lord, there are some defects. So Lordship may grant time to
All right. List after removal of defects. All right.
Item number 19.
My lord, may I be permitted to withdraw this with a
All right. Counsel, the petitioner seeks leave to withdraw this petition. Dismiss is withdrawn.
Item number 20. Item number 20.
Pass over.
Item number 21.
Again, pass over.
Item 22.
May I please, your lordship?
Yes, please.
Lordship, just a glance. That is Annexure 1, where advertisement was made for recruitment of junior.
You have not served an advance copy. What is defect number 11?
My lord, I have already.
Copy served, my lord.
All right.
My lord, copy served, your lordship.
All right. Say notice, Mr. Who accepts notice?
My lord, I am a
legible copy.
So subject to removal of the defect. It's a notice. Mr. Kunti accepts notice for the opposite parties. 8 weeks reply within 8 weeks, rejoined for the next date. 11th April, sir.
My lord.
Item 23. Item number 23.
Pass over.
Item number 24. Number 24.
May I please, my lord? May I please, my lord? Here, my lord. Here, my lord. The petitioner challenges the illegal construction of the 5 and number 5 over the
Mr. Bahadur, I think you've
my lord
kept two devices open. I think you have to shut down one device.
My lord. No, my lord.
All right.
No,
All right. What about the defects?
Defects, my lord, English translation, this case can be disposed of, my lord. English translation I have not filed. My representation is pending annexure 5, my lord.
Has it been delivered to the parties? What is that to show it was delivered?
My lord.
No, nothing. No proof of delivery, sir.
No, yes, my lord. The received it is page 15, my lord.
What?
Page
No
15.
stamp, nothing. Receipt by whom?
Yes, my lord. Receiving officer, OEDM and collector, Sambalpur. It is
Sambalpur collector is Sambalpur collector office is so poor it does not even have a rubber stamp.
My lord, yes, my lord. It is there, my lord. In the left side of the.
No, only signature is there is no rubber stamp, sir.
Stamp is there also, my lord. Perhaps that is not visible. Stamp
And
is
then
there.
rule
Also.
8 has not been complied with, sir. That is very important.
That rule 8 is not without complying rule 8, my lord. They are constructing the concrete building. We obstructing the access to the villages, my lord. That's why I have filed this representation. Rule 8 is not by OP number 5 and 6, my lord.
Lord, may I come in for a moment?
Could you hear that you have not complied rule 8?
No, 8. Perhaps your lordship is seeing page 14.
PIL rules. Not page 14. PIL rules. Go slow when you are in VC.
Yes, my lord.
So you comply with all the defects. See list after removal of defects.
Item 25.
My lord, may I please, my lord? Yes, my lord. The page number 5 of the writ application, my lord.
Sir, there are 2 defects.
Yes, my lord. Their copy has been served, my lord.
Okay.
The copy is available.
Yes, stop.
Mobile phone.
It's all right. What's the other thing? Why the decision to open beach shacks in coastal areas should not be withdrawn?
Yes, my lord.
Why?
My lord, this is the decision taken by the OTDC, Orissa Tourism Development Corporation.
So how is it affecting you?
My lord, it is not affecting, it is affecting the villagers, my lord, of the Gopalpur, my lord.
Where are they, sir?
They are on the representation, my lord, page 27
No.
and 26.
Where are they before us? Why are the villagers not coming before us, sir?
They will come.
Let the villagers come before us.
My lord.
Counsel, the petitioner seeks leave to withdraw this petition with liberty to file a fresh petition. on behalf of the affected villagers. This post office withdrawn liberty is prayed for.
Item 26.
My lord, I am appearing for a petitioner, my lord. The copy has been served on the opposite side, my lord. And similar matter, my lord, your lordship been pleased to issue notice in the writ petition and also in the stay, my lord. That is in WPC number 28599 of 2021. Same issue, my lord, identical issue. WPC number 28599 of 2021, my lord.
All right. Same order.
Copy in the
list along with. All right, sir. Same order, list along with. All right.
My lord, I am appealing for opposite party.
All right, sir.
My lord, 28 is same matter, same issue.
All right. Same order in 28. All right.
28.
My lord, I am appealing for the opposite party, the GST department, service tax department, and on 28th December, I filed my Baklarnama.
All right, sir. We'll put down your appearance. All right.
Obliged.
Item 27. Item number 27.
Pass over.
Item number 29.
But item 29 pass out Lakshmi.
Item 29.
29, sir. 29.
But pass out badly placed.
All right, pass over.
Item number 30.
Please, my lords.
Yes.
Here, my lord, the defect has already been cured, my lords.
All right.
I have served a copy on Mr. Mishra. And this matter, my lord, stands covered by your lordship's order in WPC 25020/2020.
Yes, Mr. Mishra.
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
Only one correction, if your lordship would kindly appreciate. One correction in this particular order of 16/12/2021 at page 3.
Yes.
Where your lordship has quoted paragraph 9. The show cause, including the order passed under section 73 of the OGST Act, may be kindly added.
Your lordship, here the orders have been passed. In that case, only show cause notice have been issued.
Oh yeah.
So lordship, that can be modified.
Your lordship got it?
I think some problem is there. Port went out of connection, na?
So there's some technical connectivity problem.
No. Now we are back. So what is wrong with that quoted portion, para 9?
Your lordship, in that case,
paragraph 9, your lordship may only add that.
Only add?
Here the order under section 73 of the OGST Act has to be included here. In paragraph 9, which your lordship have quoted.
All right.
And in paragraph 2, just one line above, impugned order.
Right.
Instead of notice, it would be order, minutes.
Right.
So this will cover up, Milords, WPC 36748 of 2021. That's item number 30, as well as 3 matters which I have mentioned in the morning. That is 41323, 36433, and 36355 of 2021.
All right. All 4 same matters.
So far as the other matter is concerned, that is 41771 Milords, that will be covered by your lordship's order passed in WPC 26689 of 2021 of the same date. It is relating to rejection of the refund order.
Okay. So this is this Kashvi power will apply in which one? WP7?
Kashvi power will apply in 41323.
413?
41323 of 2021.
All right.
36433 of 2021 and 36355 355 of 2021 along with item number 30. That is 36748 of 2021.
No, my lord, both the orders have been passed in Kasbi power. Your lordship, let
me just clarify. The other order is relating to the rejection of the refund order. That is also Kasbi power. So
yes,
that will be WPC 41771 of 2021. And the order, my lord, which will be applicable is WPC 26689 of 2021 in Kasbi power also.
Okay, so these three is the other one then. All right.
These three, including item number 30.
No, you would by now you have told us he has not. All right. Yes, Mr. Mishra, so
three matters along with item 30 is one set of order.
All right, sir. All right.
Your lordship.
Only your lordship may only say that I think Mr. Mishra will also agree with me. Your lordship have given time till 7th of February 2022 in Kasbi powers for consideration of the.
So we make it 7th March.
Your lordship, some more time is required. Your lordship, on the last occasion also I have prayed the same thing because there is a technical difficulty so far as the dispatch of.
Or it's 11th April, sir. We just make the date 11th April. All right.
Your lordship. And your lordship may clarify if any problem. Your lordship has already clarified in that.
Yes.
That observation is already there before your lordship.
Yes.
Right.
Obliged, your lordship. Grateful.
Now that will cover WPC 41771 of 2021.
Correct.
Greatly obliged,
Right.
Obliged.
Item 31.
Item 31. Before I take your lordships to the merits involved here, there is a little defect pointed out by the office with regard to legibility of the FIR. If your lordship says the FIR at page 22 starts, but page 24, it's not the defect should not be significant because the FIR is legible, the gist of which is available at page 24, my lord. But the format, because of the quality of the paper while making photocopy, there is certain little hazy with the format at page 22. So if your lordship permits me, I can then proceed on the matter. Otherwise,
I think it's because if you look at the whole FIR, it's quite illegible, sir.
The whole FIR, the format part is not legible, but the FIR at page 24 is
I know.
That is what the FIR is.
Yeah, but it's better to file a legible copy, sir.
If your lordship permits me, I can plead the matter and simultaneously I can also file it.
Or you say subject to filing a legible copy of the FIR?
Yes.
The notice be issued in the petition.
Yes.
So Manti accepts notice?
Yes, my lord. I will accept notice.
All right. Replies be filed within 4 weeks to join up for the next date.
Great.
List on 2nd May.
2nd.
Item 32.
Also.
Item 32, after removal of defect, my lord, let it be listed, my lord, in a single bench, my lord, because, my lord, this matter relates to virus challenge, my lord.
All right. You say after removal of defects, list before the roster single bench. Right.
My lord, along with the 20 and item 20 and 21, I could not be able to remain present, my lord.
All right.
Item
Same thing. Yeah, along with 20, same orders in 20.
Yes.
Right.
Yes. Obliged.
Item 33.
May I please, Your Lordship? Well, there is some defects. Pardon, my lord, I could not know the defects, but this matter is covered by a Lordship's order. That is demand raised by the department, and this is covered by a Lordship's order that annexed 3.
So, Monty? It's DK Monty, no?
Yes, my lord. Yes, my lord.
All right. Same order. All right.
Both the matters, my lord.
Both matters. All right.
Item 34.
My lord, kindly taken on next week on behalf of A.R. Das because he is suffering from problem.
All right. List after removal of defects. All right.
Item 35. Item 35.
Pass over.
Item number 36.
You have to unmute Mr. Barik.
May I produce, madam? The petition are the displaced families of Bengali Dam project, my lord. The village of
You not served a copy in the state.
Madam, copy has been served, my lord.
Who's appearing for the state? You probably have not served a copy, sir. Please serve a copy.
I'll serve the copy in course of the day.
Copy be served on State Council. List on 7th February.
Item 37. Item number 37.
So.
Item 38.
May I please, Your Lordship? May I audible, my Lord?
Yes, please.
My Lord, this matter was earlier placed before this Honorable Court by WPC PIL number 39960 of 2021. The matter was disposed of on 5/1/2022 with a liberty, it was withdrawn with a liberty to file fresh petition because the persons.
Sir, Rule 8 has not been complied with.
My Lord, everything has been complied.
No. Rule 8, sir. Rule 8 of PIL rules. You have to wait for a time. You have to wait for a while after making representation, sir.
My Lord, I have already given the grounds and facts.
No. Why are you not complying with 8? Rule 8 itself says you have to give an explanation why Rule 8 has not been complied with. You list after quick removal of.
Milord, while disposing of the previous writ petition, Milord, on 5/1/2022, your Lordship has ordered that Honored Counsel for the petitioner seeks leave to withdraw the writ petition with liberty to first make a proper representation naming the so-called encroachers.
Correct.
And after following it up with push seek appropriate remedies.
Following up, yes, that's what.
Yes.
So he is not.
Well, I have already mentioned the names who had encroached the land.
Not just that, sir. That is one part of the problem. The other is that there are PIL rules. You have to follow those rules. So list after removal of defects. Right.
My Lord, I will comply within 2 days. Next week.
Whenever you comply, it will be listed. Yes.
Within next week.
Item 39. Item number 39.
May I please, Milord?
Yes, please.
Milord, I am challenging this 13-2 order of the bank.
Why can't you go to the DRT, sir?
Milord.
Why can't you go to the DRT?
So far as many more matters are filed before this honorable court and we are getting.
Answer the question, sir. Why can't you go to the DRT?
The petitioner has not been able to afford the court fees over there. That is the primary.
That is not a reason to entertain writ petition. Sorry.
And that the present position and condition of the family is very critical, Milord.
That's okay.
And this loan has been availed by the petitioner for the purpose of study loan.
Sir, whatever it is, some amount is due. You
Yes,
have to
Lord.
pay that amount. What is the amount due, sir? What is the amount due?
The principal amount is 6,59,624.
And then interest was twice.
And the overdue amount is around 2,60,000.
So some amount you make a payment, go to the DRT.
Yes, Milord. Yes, Milord.
What is that? Yes meaning what?
I am ready to pay the overdue amount within a period of 6 months, Milord.
You simply give yourself all these extension of time. What is the amount? What is the amount you are prepared to pay now?
Milord, to be very frank and honestly, as per the instruction given by me by the petitioner, he is ready to pay 1 lakh.
My Lord, in this matter, I am having instruction to appear. My Lord, kindly supply me a writ petition copy. I will come up with the instruction by Monday.
Sir, we are asking him how much he can pay. You are giving him more time. That's very nice. You're very kind, sir. Very kind.
Guru Datta Ka.
Mr. Panda, you have to thank Mr. Kara now.
Yes, Lord.
All right. A copy of the petition be served on Mr. Kara, who appears for the bank. Mr. Kara says that he needs time for instructions. List on 14th February. 14th February. All right.
Obliged, my lord.
Item 40.
Defects be removed in the meanwhile.
My name may be reflected in between. I'll file.
All right. We'll do that.
Item number 40.
May Madam, please, Your Lordship.
Yes, please.
This is matter, my lord, with respect to the division of the.
What is the defect number? Sir, please remove the defect, sir.
I will do it, my lord. I'll do it.
List after removal of defects.
Item 41.
May I please, Lordship, my lord?
Yes, please.
I'm audible, my lord?
Yes, please.
My lord, the petitioner challenged the NHR 2 with the notice of 13-4 and also
3 defects, sir. 3 defects.
My lord, day after tomorrow auction, my lord. Day after tomorrow auction, my lord. 29,
Defects have to be removed before that, sir.
I will remove, my lord. Your lordship may kindly see. I will remove with undertake, my lord, or just minor defect, my lord. I will just put fee of 2 rupees not paid. I will pay, my lord. Undertake to pay, my lord.
All right. Now, we are not. How much have you paid the bank? That's another question.
My lord, just 1 minute, my lord. The petitioners are the legal heirs of the mortgagor, my lord. Without the knowledge of the petitioner, the mortgagor has mortgaged the land, my lord.
Naturally, sir, nobody discusses things like this with the legal heirs. These things are not usually discussed with the legal heirs because the borrowing happens without their knowledge.
My lord, the petitioners are the legal heirs without their major person, without the knowledge, land has been mortgaged, my lord. They are homestead only one residential house.
What is the amount due, sir? What is the
amount due? The lordship kindly see page 13, my lord. Lordship kindly
see. Tell us that, sir.
My lord,
we completely trust you when you tell us what the amount due is.
Sorry, my lord. 1 crore 51,000. 51 lakh 34,688.
So what are your clients prepared to pay?
My lord,
first you find that out, sir. First find out how much your clients are willing to pay. Then also pay the 2 rupee court fee.
My lord.
First find out how much your clients are willing to pay.
One submission, my lord.
Yes.
One submission. Yes. NSL 3, I have given a regional manager to make any representation, my lord. That will be considered, my lord.
This is not representation matter, sir. Please. The bank is only interested in recovery of the amount due.
Amount due is 1 crore, my lord, 51 lakh.
So whatever, you first find out how much your clients are willing to pay the bank. Without bona fides, nothing will happen, sir.
My lord, day after tomorrow is the auction, my lord.
Correct. Then you find out tomorrow. Today itself, in fact, you find out.
My lord, tomorrow, my lord, you also kindly tomorrow I will, my lord. Put up tomorrow, my lord.
My lord, I have instruction to appear, my lord.
Yes.
Let them serve a copy also, my lord.
All right. No. You. What is the amount you're prepared to pay, sir? You have to tell us now.
Tomorrow, my lord.
Bring that amount tomorrow.
Tomorrow, my lord. Just so that I know tomorrow, my lord.
Then you won't get stay, sir. Then auction will happen.
Tomorrow, my lord. Day after tomorrow auction. Tomorrow, my lord. So put up this matter tomorrow, my lord. I will take instruction today, my lord. My lord, kindly, my lord. Otherwise, it will be difficult to poor persons, my lord.
You tell them it will be very difficult if they do not pay even 50%.
Again.
At least 50% they have to make a payment if you have to stay the auction.
Again. Tomorrow, my lord. Also, kindly tomorrow, my lord.
Counsel for the petitioner states that he will seek instructions on the preparedness of the petitioner to pay at least 50% of the outstanding amount to the bank before the auction date at his request list tomorrow. You heard the order, sir?
And copy we sought, my lord.
Yes. You have heard his request, you have heard the order, correct, Mr. Acharya?
My lord.
So if you don't serve Mr. Das, you will get no order.
Yes, my lord. Thank you.
All right.
Item 42.
Item 42, my sender.
May I please, your lordship? In this matter, in fact, there are 4 CC loans, and
so there are defects, sir.
Defects, I will remove the defects within by Monday, but your lordship may kindly take it off because they have auctioned some of my properties and rejecting my application under the OTS scheme, which is prevalent, my lords, on frivolous grounds.
So have they already auctioned?
No, what has happened, my lords? They have auctioned, my lords, on 20th of January. They have auctioned, put 8 properties to auction, out of which 2 have been auctioned, my lords.
No. So you know who has bought it to the auction?
And on 17th, they have again, February, they have put my plant and machinery, including the premises to auction, my lords. And the total outstanding amount.
Mr. Samantrai,
Yes.
2 of the properties have already been sold in auction, correct?
Right, my lords.
So you are not interested in those 2 properties, or you are interested?
No. I want to liquidate under the OTS scheme. I offered.
No. So who are the successful bidders in those 2 auctions?
Milors, in fact, I tried to, Milors, they are avoiding to give me any intimation, the amount, the persons, they are not giving any details, Milors.
Amount you know, amount do you know?
Amount due, I know, Milors.
What is the amount due, sir? What is the amount due?
Amount due is, Milors, 6 crore 30 lakhs. I gave them an offer on 20th of January, 4.3 crores.
So that's why they did not listen to you. Merely making an offer is no good, sir.
Let them say, I offered 4.3.
No. First, what is to show your bona fide? What is the amount you are ready to pay?
I deposited 82 lakhs. They returned me that amount. They are not saying anything. They are only saying you pay as per the guidelines. What is the amount they are interested to settle? Let them say. I offered 4.3. They may say that 5 crores. They are not saying anything.
Even for an OTS, you have to make some down payment, correct?
I paid 82 lakhs. They did not accept and return me.
Yes.
If your lordship may kindly look at pay.
All right. Who's for Union Bank? 1 minute. Who's for Union Bank?
Pardon, my lord. I am for the Union Bank of India, my lord.
Tell us.
My lord, actually, at the time of auction, they are coming for OTS. Thrice OTS failed. They are not giving the up to date.
What is the amount due, sir?
6 crores 46 lakhs 42,000.
So, Mr. Samantara, if you want to prevent the other auctions, you pay 50%.
Yes, may I say, people also grant me some time. Yes, I will deposit the amount and let those sell.
Which amount will you deposit?
Yes, whatever lordship directs.
Suppose we ask you to deposit 6 crores, you will deposit.
No, yes.
So you find out, sir, first before making submissions, take proper instructions.
Yes.
If your client is prepared to deposit 50% before the next date, then we will think of stopping the other auctions, not these 2 auctions which are over.
No, those auctions also I am prepared to pay back the amount along with the interest. I am interested.
Sir, first of all, we don't even know if you have the money to pay. You're being interested to pay is one thing. You're actually paying is another thing.
May I pray one thing? Lordship, you can take it up tomorrow. I will come up with the.
Already auction is over.
When is the next auction?
17th of February, Lords.
So, Mr. Mishra, meanwhile, you tell him the names of those successful bidders.
Yes, my lord, that 20th January auction is finished, my lord.
I know. No, you don't. You please tell him, he will implement them. All right. You see, Mr. Samantrai needs time for instructions on the preparedness of the petitioner to make payment of at least 50% of the outstanding amount at his request list on 10th February before the roster bench.
My lord, 9th February.
No, meanwhile, the petitioner will take steps to implement the successful bidders in the auctions that have already concluded.
My lord, I pardon my lord, 2 lines. Each and every auction has been stayed by the.
Sir, we have not granted any stay. You just heard the order.
My friend is misleading. Never your lordship have stayed any auction. How could they put it to auction?
I will say the date. I will say
I will be obliged if your lordship add one line. Let them intimate the name of the
No, he will. We have asked you to implement them, so naturally he has told us right now that he is going to inform you.
My lord, due to indefinite stay order, my lord, they have left. They have taken their money, left.
So anyway, so the auction is filled. Back and relax now.
That is why I'm not there.
You want to withdraw this petition?
No, Milord. I'm interested to. I'm interested to clear the dues, Lord. I'm interested, Milord. I don't want.
All right. Then that order remains. All right.
Copy of the read petition, sir.
Your Lordship may not say the successful bidder, but he has said that
we'll take off that line. Take off that line. All right.
Yes.
All right.
Yes. Highly obliged.
Item 43.
May I please, Your Lordship? May I please, Your Lordship? The auction date is 31st January 2022, Your Lordship. The only
what is the amount due, Mr. Nayak? What is the amount due?
Overdue is, Your Lordship, so that is 37 lakhs overdue is. The total
so
due is to...
Same question. You have heard everybody else.
My lord, I am ready to I am ready to deposit 10 lakhs, my lord, within
No. You deposit at least 25 lakhs. Auction date has become so close, your amount has gone up now.
Yes, Your Lordship is absolutely correct.
25 lakhs will you deposit tomorrow?
My lord, the time may be required, my lord, Corona.
No. Sir, cannot.
By tomorrow it will be very difficult.
Enough time. You have already taken enough. When did you, which year did you borrow the loan?
Within 2 weeks, Your Lordship.
No. No question, sir. No question.
Within seven days,
no, sir, auction will not stop. As it is, hardly any buyers are coming in these auctions.
My lord, by tomorrow it will be very difficult. By 31st, Your Lordship may say till the auction date. So that I will arrange for
that. That is too late also. Then they can't cancel the auction date.
Your Lordship may, by tomorrow it will be very difficult. By day after tomorrow, Your Lordship may say that I will try to my level best, my lord. 20 lakhs, Your Lordship may say.
No. There's no question of, you say, subject to the petitioner depositing with the bank rupees 25 lakhs by 10:30 a.m. on 31st July 2021. The bank will not proceed further in that regard to test the bona fides of to test whether the petitioner is serious about the. You say right in the beginning, counsel to the petitioner states the petitioner is willing to make payment of a substantial sum, so that the auction slated for 31st January 2022 may not proceed. Then you say this subject to it. In order to, for compliance with the above direction, list on 31st.
Highly obliged, Lords. Highly obliged.
All right. Meanwhile, notice be issued to the bank. Right.
Item 44.
May I please, Your Lordship? My lord, here it is a home loan. 10 lakhs was sanctioned, but 7.5 lakhs, my lord, was disbursed in favor of the petitioners, my lord. Here, my lord, due, my lord, 13 lakhs is the due, my lord. But, my lord, the mandatory, my lord, violation of the law, my lord.
Sir, law we can discuss, sir. At great detail, we'll issue rule. We'll issue rule. List for final hearing after 5 years. So, law we will discuss, sir. All fine questions of law we will discuss. But meanwhile, payment has to be made. If you want stay, you have to make payment.
My lord, 1,50,000, my lord, it is a home loan, my lord. 1,50,000, I will deposit within 7 days.
No. You can't determine that amount yourself. What is the total amount due?
My lord, as for the, my lord, notice, my lord, it is 13 lakhs.
So 10 lakhs at least you pay, sir. At least 10 lakhs you pay. Auction date is when?
My lord, day after tomorrow, my lord, 10 lakhs it is, my lord.
That's the whole problem, sir. If you decide to wait till the last minute, then we are also constrained.
13 lakhs, my lord. 1,3 is the due, my lord. 1,3. 13 lakhs.
I see.
So I pray, my lord, 2 lakhs I will deposit.
5 lakhs, sir.
My lord.
Mr. Kara is lifting his hand. Yes, Mr. Kara.
I am having instruction. The order which my lord is going to detect, it will be there. I will come up with the rest of the instruction. My lord. Subject to deposit 5 lakhs, my lord, maybe I will come up with the.
So you say at the outset, Mr. Raut.
My lord, I pray for 7 days time to deposit, my lord.
No. By that auction date morning, you have to deposit.
My lord, 31st is the date of auction, my lord. That
correct.
Is why, my lord.
By 10:30 on 31st, you deposit 5 lakhs.
My lord, poor man, my lord. He
No, not possible, sir. You already filed this writ petition after waiting a long time.
No, my lord, because I received the notice late, my lord. That is why I have.
Who received what late? Nothing. You say at the outset, Mr. Raut states that the petitioner is prepared to make payment of a substantial sum in order that the auction slated for 31st January 2022 might not proceed. accordingly directed that subject to petition depositing rupees 5 lakhs.
3 lakhs maybe.
No, sorry, Mr. Raut. With the opposite party bank by 10:30 on 31st January. Further steps will not be taken in that regard. List on 31st January for compliance.
A copy of the writ petition may be supplied.
Copy of the writ petition be served on Mr. Karan.
My lord. My lord, may I pray one thing, my lord?
Yes, please.
My lord, instead of my lord, your lordship may direct them to conduct the auction, but sales are not be confirmed, and 7 days will be granted, my lord.
That's a nice try, Mr. Raut. All right. All right.
For admission item 45.
May I please?
Yes.
Lordship, kindly have a glance at the last order.
Yes.
21-22.
Yes, please.
In that order, your lordship directed to produce a document of Annexure 1 of order passed under section 74, running page 18. The Revenue Council stated that he has given reason in annexure enclosed in the form. But in the annexure, I have ascertained from the download from the site, that is only calculation of tax.
Yes, Mr. Mishra.
Your lordship, I have filed a memo. Your lordship, pursuant to your lordship's direction, I have filed a memo.
Where is that?
These documents are at Flag M, your lordship.
No, have you given Mr. Satpathy a copy?
Yes, my lord. Yes.
Your lordship. Your lordship, at Flag M, your lordship, admittedly both the orders are expertly orders. Your lordship, I will go to the order again, your lordship. At page 13 of that memo, the last page of that memo.
All right.
All these are part of the order, your lordship.
Yes.
Since the annexure has not been enclosed in the writ petition, your lordship, on the last occasion, I have.
How do you know this annexure was served on him?
Your lordship, these are all the documents, your lordship.
The whole point he's making is that this annexure is not served on him.
Your lordship,
anyway, it's an ex parte order. You go back, let it go back.
Your lordship, admittedly, your lordship may direct the petition to cooperate in the proceeding. Your lordship,
yes, I am ready and willing to cooperate and give an opportunity.
Your lordship may kindly look into the appeal order. It will clarify that the appeal order itself will clarify that the petitioner is not cooperating in both the proceeding, your lordship.
No. He has sent the notice to the mail. It is not verified the mail. Therefore, he could not appear in the last notice.
Your lordship, that's all. Your lordship may kindly turn to page 15.
No, so we remanded to the original, 1 minute, remanded to the original adjudicating authority or to the appellate authority?
Milord, adjudicating authority, because Milord, the issue is, Milord, here that the ITC has been disallowed on the ground that the selling dealer has not uploaded it.
Appeal also. That's what. So let it go back to the original authority. You say, admittedly, the original orders of the original orders, adjudicatory orders, were passed against the petitioner ex parte. Stop. The contention of Mr. Satpathy, learned counsel, the petitioner, is that notice the reasons appended to the show cause notices under section 73 of the OGC Act, dated 8th September and 22nd October 2020, were not served on the petitioner. Paragraph. It appears that even in the appeal, the impugned order dated 30th November 2021 was passed ex parte, as according to the petitioner, he did not get notice of the hearing of the appeal. Paragraph. Having heard learned counsel of the parties and having perused the memo of documents filed by Mr. Sunil Mishra, learned additional standing counsel, after the previous hearing on 24th, hearing on 22nd January, 20th January 2020, the court is of the view that the matter should be remanded to the adjudicating authority of the first instance, and for the orders on the show cause notices to be passed in a time-bound manner with the full cooperation of the petitioner. Paragraph. In that view of the matter, the impugned appellate order dated 30th November 2021 and the order dated 22nd October 2020 of the CT and GST Officer, Cuttack City 1 Circle, are hereby set aside. The matter is remanded to the CT and GST Officer, City Cuttack 1 Circle, for passing a fresh adjudication order after giving the petitioner opportunity being heard and filing a reply to the show cause notice. For the above purpose, the matter be listed before the proper officer on 3rd March 2022, on which date the petitioner would be present together with the reply to the show cause notice. Full stop. The necessary adjudication, the recent adjudication order shall thereafter be passed after hearing the petitioner, not later than 2nd May 2022, and be communicated to the petitioner not later than 9th May 2022. If agreed by such order, it will be open to the petitioner to seek appropriate remedies in accordance with law. The court clarifies it has not expressed any opinion on merits.
Get fully obliged.
All right.
Bless.
Item 46.
My lord, Mr. Das, Senior Advocate Shaktiধর Das is detected positive.
All right. Counsel for the learned senior counsel for the petitioner stated to be unwell. List on
12th April. For the opposite parties, I have filed a counter affidavit and my Kalatnama also.
All right. List on 12th April. Rejoinder to the counter affidavit be filed before the next date, if any be filed.
Item 47.
Item 47, may I please, Your Lordship. On the last occasion, the National Court directed to take instruction by the state government, my lord, relating to the clause of 4.7, where litigation history has been mentioned. If any case has been filed by the petitioner before this Honorable Court, then also his tender will be rejected, my lord.
In this case, my lord.
Yes.
My lord, in this case, I have taken instruction telephonically from the opposite partner 3, my lord, the executive engineer rural work, my lord, that the petitioner bid will not be rejected on account of the pending litigation.
All right.
Dispose of me.
Your Lordship, that observation.
All right. Mr. P.P. Mohanty, learned AGA, appearing for the opposite party number 3 on instruction states that on account of the pending litigation, no amount will be deducted from the bills of the.
No, my lord.
Bid will not be rejected.
No tender shall be of the petitioner shall be rejected. Taking the above statement on record, the petition is disposed of.
Obliged.
Item 48.
My Lordship, item 48 on behalf of Mr. D.P. Nanda, Senior Advocate, kindly prefer some other day. What adjournment, my Lordship?
All right.
But in this case, I am appearing for railways, my lord. I pray, my lord, 2 weeks time to file a counter affidavit. This is the case of cancellation of tender. There is an arbitration clause there. So I pray 2 weeks, let it come after 2 weeks for filing of counter affidavit. I am for OP number 124 railways.
All right. Counsel appearing on behalf of the railways, Mr. Subrat Mishra, and counsel appearing for the railways, states that he will file a short affidavit raising a preliminary objection as to the maintainability of the writ petition within 2 weeks. Rejoined that we filed for the next date. List on 16th March.
Item 49.
49, may I please, Your Lordship. 49, my lord. The petitioner challenged the illegal and arbitrary notification number 80 dated 5/1/2022. The fact and issue, my lord. In this case, the opposite party authority earlier made a notification for the year 2020-22-2026 for a term of 5 years to operate the sandbag. But the region best known to them, the opposite party authority again published a fresh notification of the same sandbag. In this case,
my lord, in this case, my instruction is, may I submit in? Just a minute. In this case, my instruction is that the lease granted to the petitioner has already been cancelled by the Tahsildar by order dated 12th November 2021.
And yes, we challenge that.
He can challenge that.
My lord, My lord, may I submit, my lord, the fact and issue, even if even if the list deed has been cancelled, no communications has been made to that effect.
Yes.
Anyway, now he's telling you that, sir. Now he's telling you that.
Your lordship can direct the Tahsildar to provide an authenticated copy if he is not having that. If he will apply for, he will get it.
And you can apply for interim order before the appellate authority, sir.
Yes, madam.
My lord, my respectful humble prayer, my lord, that all the action taken by the authority shall be subject to the outcome of the final of the writ petition, my lord. Otherwise, I have deposited the rent.
No, writ petition itself is today getting disposed of, sir. No problem.
My lord, the auction will be held tomorrow, today, my lord. There are two items, my lord. Item 49 and item 50.
In both the cases, cancelled. The lease has been cancelled.
There is no written
and he
communication
is
to
to
me.
file appeal
For which
against
you are
that
unable to challenge the same.
12th November. In both cases, it's 12th November.
No. In other case, I have sent the order copy to my lords. That is dated. Just a minute. I have sent it to your lordship's mail.
22nd November.
Yes, 2nd.
Yes, my lord. That has not been properly communicated to the petitioner.
Both are different tahsils.
For which the petitioner prefer this writ application. Even if the same shall be communicated earlier, the petitioner shall challenge the same.
We'll pass directions, sir. We'll pass directions.
Obliged, my lord. Much obliged.
You say the first writ petition. You say counsel Mr. Manthi, learned AG appearing for the opposite parties, informs the court the lease of the petitioner has stood cancelled by an order dated. In the first case, it is 12th November, no, sir?
12th November, my lord.
12th November 2021. Mr. Learned Counsel, the petitioner, however, states that till date, the petitioner has never been formally communicated such an order by the Tahsildar. Paragraph, that view of the matter, it is directed that the Tahsildar will provide the petitioner with an authenticated copy of the aforementioned order dated 12th November 2021 on or before. No, this is in the second case. There are two petitions in that 49 itself. Oh, which is the second petition, sir?
Tahsildar Lathikota is the second.
Sir, this 22nd November is in item 49.
49, yes, my lord.
Oh, we are dictating 49 only now, sir.
Oh.
So this, sir, you have a copy of this, Mr. Ratha? Has he given you a copy?
No, my lord. There is no communication.
I can give him.
The cancellation of the list.
Yes, put the date as 22nd November. So a copy thereof has been produced before the court by Mr. Mohanty. A copy of the same order be supplied to London Council petitioner today itself.
My lord, I can only supply virtually by WhatsApp.
Yes, Mr. Ratha will print it out.
I communicated my number, sir.
All right. In that view, the matter it will be open to the petitioner to file an appeal against the aforementioned order of the Tahsildar before the sub-collector under the Rule 46 of the OMC rules. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
If such appeal is filed not later than 14th February, accompanied with an application for condemnation of delay, giving an explanation that the delay is on account of the pendency of the present petition. Such application will be considered in accordance with law by the appellate authority. It will be open to the petitioner to seek appropriate interim release also before the appellate authority. The court clarifies it has not expressed any view on merits. That writ petition is disposed of as withdrawn with the liberty of social.
Milord, in this case, Milord, one thing I am humbly pray, Milord. I have deposited the rent and royalties. Even if the list
that has been forfeited, that is the order of the Tahsildar that those deposits have been
communicated earlier, sir. For which we pray to this honorable court. Beg to approach.
No. My instruction is it was communicated. It will be
my interest will not be protected. My interest will not be protected, my lord.
All right. In the second matter, you say Mr. Manthi informs the court that the petitioner's lease stood cancelled by the Tahsildar. Dear Mitrapur, by an order dated 12th November 2021, Mr. Ratha, London Council petitioner states that the petitioner has never been formally communicated said order. In that view of the matter, the petitioner will appear before the Tahsildar, Dear Mitrapur, on 14th February 2022, on which state Tahsildar will provide him with an authenticated copy of the aforementioned order dated 12th November 2021. Paragraph. Thereafter, on or before 7th March 2022, the petitioner will file the appeal before the sub-collector against the said order, accompanied by an application for condonation of delay, explaining the delay on account of the pendency of the present petition. It will be open to the petitioner to also seek appropriate interim reliefs before the sub-collector.
My lord, may I pray one thing to your lordship? In item number 49, the similar direction may be issued. Instead of directing me to supply the order, he may appear before the Tahsildar. Tahsildar will give an authenticated copy of the cancellation order.
Why delay that, sir? Why delay it? What you have got is an order.
This order which I am having in mail, that is also not legible proper. I have obtained it in... let him go tomorrow also. If he will appear, he will be given within 2-3 days. I will ask the Tahsildar to provide a copy, authenticated copy.
My lord, I have appeared before the appellate authority, before the sub-collector Sundargarh for item number 49, item number 50, my lord. Today is the auction date. I have deposited 27 lakhs.
All actions taken in the meanwhile will be subject to the outcome of the petition. Sir, I think you can serve a copy today itself, sir.
Yes, my lord. Okay. In item 49.
Yes.
So far as 50 is concerned, he will get a copy from the...
Correct.
My lord, both the petitions disposed of.
Correct.
Yes, my lord. Obliged.
All right.
Past door matters. Item number 3.
None appears despite a passover. Dismiss the non-prosecution.
Item number 5.
None appears despite a passover. Dismiss the non-prosecution.
Item 6. Sorry.
Oh.
Supplementary list passed over matter. Item number 3.
None appears despite a passover.
Item number 5.
None appears despite a passover.
Item 6.
Dismiss for non-prosecution. Same order in 6.
Item number 23.
None appears despite a passover. Dismiss for non-prosecution.
Item number 27.
None appears despite a passover. Dismiss for non-prosecution.
Item number 29.
Lordship, 20258 of 21. This one 23/7/21.
Item 29.
Yes, Lordship. Kindly one pass over. Yes, Lord. Lord, may I read? Yes.
Mute. Item 29. WPC 36177 of 2021.
She was appearing as you removed her. She was appearing in that matter, please. Which was item called out?
29.
All right. You see, in the interest of justice. Yes, madam.
Item 29.
But here, I am pardon, Lord. Item. Item 49.
29. Yes.
But here, the petition calls it question the legality and propriety order dated 6/8/2021 passed by the collector, district magistrate Baleshwar rejected grievance for illegal construction of Bangalore Center in plot number 14/104, Khatana, that is Lakshmi Anishcher, at the implement order. This is the Annexure
3. Annexure 3.
Annexure 3, sir. Yes, Annexure 3.
What is wrong with this order?
Yes, Lord. The order is wrong, Lord. Completely wrong, Lord. By him, Lord. Not Lakshmi will see that the page 2, running page 2, that the last paragraph. Last paragraph. May I read the last paragraph?
Yes.
But the CDPO municipality Baleshwar submitted PWC that the land is verified by Tahsildar Sadar Baleshwar and proposed the said site for construction of Angalwadi Center, building on plot number Swanshu on its letter number Swanshu, dated 6/2020. The land is suitable. Am I audible?
Yes.
Yes. That the building plot number Swanshu, the land is suitable for Angalwadi Center. No school within the service area of Isamnagar. Therefore, as per the supervisor's CDPO's observation, the land is easily accessible for AWC children within the service area of Isamnagar AWC. There are no schools so that Executive Officer Municipal Baleshwar requested the Tahsildar Sadar Baleshwar to identify one suitable land as proposed by local habitants. According to Tahsildar Sadar Baleshwar on his letter number Swanshu, dated 6/2/2020, submitted the trace map of the land schedule bearing number plot number 14/220 under Khata number 37 of Moja Isamnagar for construction Angal Center, Isamnagar. The matter inquired by the RI Sadar, and it is revealed from this spot inquiry as well as the RO that Nidravati Singh, so daughter of Dama Singh, very important blood, this letter has been enclosed by partly on plot number Swanshu, Swanshu of Moja Isamnagar, and plot number Swanshu is also partly enclosed by Ramachandra Singh, son of Chunia Singh, where he built and asbestos roof. Plot number Swanshu is also enclosed by making fence by Padmini Mohanty, wife of Jadduman Mohanty, where she built latrine. As per from form number Swanshu, Sri Pradeep Kumar Chand Swanshu has agreed to surrender land for public use to entry into the plot number.
What is the point? You're not telling us the point. You're simply reading the order.
But this order, but that. But the proposed land, but there is no. First of all, there is no way to the proposed Angalwadi Center. Just the adjacent to this plot, a tank is there. That is one. That is a burning cat is there. There is no, and more importantly, the collector without inquiry the matter, on Pradeep Kumar Chand, the land which is still the Tahsildar said that still there, that they have already sold to the private person. They are staying by constant house there. They cannot evict, and that too that the Pradeep Kumar Chand, collector without seeing the documents is passed this order. And my specific allegation is that the Anganwadi Center should be established when there is no obstruction. So there's surrounding this plot, there is no way. That is, and where the
what is the current status of the Anganwadi Center? Is it covered?
No construction there, but that is pending. No construction structure, but there is no way out. As per the guideline, Anganwadi Center should be established.
I know. Mr. Das, you're appearing.
Yes, my lord. My lord, may kindly come to page 26, paragraph 2nd para, where the collector gives a finding that there is a road to Anganwadi Center.
No. Has the Anganwadi Center been constructed yet or not?
The collector says that the construction has already started, but I have no instruction that is listed for the first time.
So you take instructions.
my lord. But the collector, my lord, says that there is a road to the Anganwadi center and
show us a map of that place. Show us a map, sir.
Yes,
yes. Time to produce a map, a rough sketch map showing the location of the Anganwadi center and access to it from the main road.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
And more importantly, Lord, the demarcation procedure has not yet started because of this obstruction.
Let him tell us. He'll also inform the court of the current status of construction.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
List on 8 February.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Item number 35.
May I be please, Lordship?
Yes, please.
Lordship, in this case, the opposite party rejected my application for the condonation of delay in filing the return of income tax for the year, Lordship, 2018 and 19. Lordship, at that time, actually, my father was going through the suffering of critical illness, Lordship, liver transplantation, and I had donated that liver, Lordship. That's why I was unable to submit the return, Lordship, and they didn't consider my application. Lordship, that is.
Who is to consider it?
Well, PCIT already rejected his application. Annexure 1.
Yes,
no. Is that an appealable order?
No, it is not appealable order, but he may approach the CBDT against that order, which is your lordship kindly find place running page 10, last part.
It seems to be a genuine case, Mr. Satpathy.
No, Milord, but the fact remains, I understand, Milord. The fact remains, Milord, he has only filed a petition without any auditing or anything. Milord, the scheme says, Milord, he has to place the prima facie case in his favor, Milord. He has not placed that. That is the whole difficulty. If your lordship may...
No, it's gone on delay, sir. It didn't go on prima facie case.
But delay, Milord, but the authority has to consider in accordance with the circular issued by the CBDT, Milord. CBDT say, Milord, he has to declare his income. He has not filed any audit report. He has not filed any return copy. He has only filed a petition stating therein that his father is ill. I understand, Milord. Therefore, Milord, without
let him when it goes back, let him file.
Yes, all that is what my request, Your Lordship. Your Lordship, without referring anything, Your Lordship, direct.
Having heard learned counsel for the petitioner, as well as Mr. Satpathy, learned standing counsel of the department, and having produced the impugned order dated 14th December 2021, passed by the Principal Commissioner of Income Tax, Bhubaneswar 1, bracket PCIT, rejecting the return filed, rejecting the application filed by the petitioner under section 119, bracket 2, bracket small b of the Income Tax Act 1961 for condonation of delay in filing the income tax return for the AY 2018-19, the court is of the view that the reasons adduced by the petitioner for the delay were genuine. His father had undergone a liver transplant operation at Delhi for which the petitioner had to travel. Paragraph. In that view of the matter, the impugned order is hereby set aside and the petitioner's application is placed once again before the PCIT for Bhubaneswar 1 for a fresh consideration. In accordance with law, Mr. Satpathy points out that it is incumbent on the petitioner to demonstrate a prima facie case by filing the relevant documents. Full stop. The matter now be listed before the PCIT Bhubaneswar 1 on 3rd March 2022, by which date the petitioner will furnish all the requisite documents / information to show that the petitioner has a prima facie case before the PCIT. A fresh order will be passed by the PCIT after hearing the petitioner in accordance with law not later than 4th April 2022. The order should be communicated to the petitioner not later than 11th April 2022.
I mean, pardon me, Lordship, specify the audit report. Documents relate to his accounts and all these things. Lord, he has not filed anything.
All right, documents relating and relevant documents relating, which includes the audit report. All right.
Item 37.
Oh, bless you. Lordship, 37 is the similar type of cases, and Lordship, that is financial year of 2017, 18 and 18.
All right, for the reasons stated in the earlier writ petition. The impugned order of the PCIT is hereby set aside and the matter is remanded to the PCIT for a fresh decision in accordance with law as stated in the order dated so and so in writ petition. That is order dated today in 40970. The matter is placed for directions before the PCIT on 3rd March, is it? 2022. And a fresh order will be passed in the same terms, not later than 4th April 2022, and be communicated to the petitioner not later than 11th April 2022. Right.
Obliged, Lordship.
All right.